Well, hello. Welcome back to the program. Today we are working on Riley's engine here. Just doing a couple of small reliability upgrades. And we run into a little snag.
Yeah.
The arc rod from Go Power Sports came with no bearing inserts. And we are T-minus, I don't know.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And the head gasket looks a little,
Oh yeah. That looks a little, oh yeah. Bing, 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 bing. Probably flatten out, huh?
Yeah, probably.
hopefully.
Yeah. Pull RTV on it. So yeah, that was, this is an unfortunate situation. Quite unfortunate because
Yeah,
we need that.
it completely stopped me in my tracks. I was actually doing quite well, being very meticulous, labeling everything, setting it where it needs to be. But didn't check the parts to make sure they were all there beforehand. So there's a good tip for you viewers at home when you're going to do something like this. Make sure the company sent all the parts because, you know, people make mistakes and they sometimes just forget to put things in the package.
Yeah, that's actually the second time. Last week I had a similar situation with another company that's a gigantic company in the street rod world. One of the kits for their front ends come with the wrong inner wheel bearings. And then the tech guy argued with me that, you know, that's highly unlikely. And it's like, well, I don't care how highly unlikely it is. They're wrong.
Yeah. Yep.
But, you know, he thought I was just some dummy. That ain't my first rodeo. But,
Right.
yeah, I mean, that happens. But, you know, it's happening too often to us.
Yep.
And then, I mean, we're pretty much at a standstill until we get rod bearings because,
Yeah.
I mean, we can't put it back together.
Yeah, without rod bearings.
So, not sure what we're going to do with that. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're doing here. But I do know that we can't really do much more on it until we get rod bearings. But and then also, Eli run down the big block last week, and I got put together, and whatever happened, there was some debris or something, so that the cylinder wall got a little scoring in it, and so that's got to be tore down and honed. So it's not all the way put back together, but it's the rotating assembly is. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We weren't recording.
Yeah.
No. Well, I think what we're going to do is what we can. That was brought up here by Riley that, yeah, do the valve springs and lightly assemble the rest of it.
Yep.
And then, yeah, just patiently wait for them to overnight us some rod bearings. Hopefully they will.
Yeah. I would like to argue that on the phone.
Yeah.
Them talking to you and talking to me might be a whole different story on the phone.
A certain level of professionalism is necessary.
Oh, well, yeah. And tomorrow will be a new day, too, you know. Every day is a new day to have a better day, even if today isn't.
That's right.
It's still a good day. A lot of progress made. Day.
Yeah, we did. There was probably no footage on that. Huh?
Yeah, hey, we should jump over here real quick. I'll give a little breakdown here. What we've been doing. You got that?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so we've been busy. We did a fender today. We got stop made. We've got, you know, our driven clutch, motor mount, brakes, a rear fender. She's pretty much ready other than a motor, then one final tear down, paint, and put back together. And I have a little surprise for you guys at home that I haven't told anyone about, well, other than us. But you'll see that at the end of the build. We'll surprise you with a, you know, over yonder.
I don't know, but inform me on
You do, on the other side. of
It's
the
in
building.
it's in a certain space.
Yes.
It's in a place for me.
Anyways, that's all I really got for now. We're gonna probably jump time lapse here and then see if we can get this.
See what kind of damage we can do to Riley's bike.
Yep.
Don't let me work on it.
Yeah. You guys not allowed to touch it. No.
I bet you $10 there was grit on the piston. I cleaned out the cylinder wall best I could, but I don't recall working at the piston.
What the heck happened here?
We're gonna wrap her up for the day. We got as far as we could on the engine. We're gonna have to contact the company tomorrow because of the time. And when we get the bearings, we'll throw them in and
We'll be back.
wrap her up, and then we'll get the big block out too and do a little hone ski on the cylinder. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And then we'll be test and tune. And then I think we're gonna have a guest on as well for a little test and tune out here on the track. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, well.
Bring him down for a little romp. Maybe well, it's gotta be before TorqueFest. So
Yeah.
next week.
Next week, yeah.
Stay tuned. It'll be
Yep.
fun. And then we'll have TorqueFest footage, racing action.
Hey, if you guys haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends. We appreciate everybody that does. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. I know we are. Some days are a little tougher than others, but
Yeah, it was a little crunch timey there, and maybe it'll ease up here. In 2 weeks we'll be back with some great content. We've got our filming schedule back dialed in. It was up in the air for a while. We had to work around some different schedule changes with the work schedules, but yeah, we're back to regular film day, so we'll be back and better than ever.
yeah, stay tuned for more adventures ahead. We'll catch you guys later. Oh, yeah,